Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm OG from Artsyballoons. So today we'll be doing Vanny from FNAF. And the reason that I got this inspiration is because I saw a comment on Michael Floyd's video. And so here we are. Today we'll be doing a Vanny from FNAF. I'll be using this image as a reference today. It's a figurine. I'll be showing the picture on the screen. So we will be starting from the head first. So let's get started on the head. So I'll be inflating a 12-inch white. So this should be done for the head. As you can see, the shape is almost very similar already. I'll be just adding the eyes, the mouth, and the details and the ears. Tie it up. Next I'll be doing the ears. The ears I'll be using a method called distortion. You might have seen it in my previous videos. So I'll be using a 360 balloon. I'll insert it into the 12-inch. Inflate the outer layer first. So as you can see, the ears are really huge, so I'm trying to inflate it as big as I can. I'll inflate the inner layer. Oops. There we go. It's gonna burst. Alright, tie it up. Once I've secured the balloon inside the balloon, I'll let go the air on the outer layer. There we go. So now you can see it's long and flat. So you can kind of curl the ears like this. Might be a little too big. Guess I'll have to redo this a little bit smaller to fit the proportions of the head. So I'll do it smaller. There we go, so it's a bit smaller. As you can see compared to the previous one. I'm going to curl it again. You can see the difference. The smaller one. Alright, looks so much better. Alright, let's move on to the second ear. So I'm going to repeat everything again. 12-inch, 360 in the 12-inch. Inflating the outer layer. Inflating the inner layer. Letting go the air. There we go. Same thing, the other ear is curved as well, so I'll be curving it. There we go. 2 ears. To the head. Is great. Alright. So the eyes I'll be drawing on. So I'm gonna get my red marker. The red Sharpie. And draw the eyes. Alright, sorry, before I draw the red color eyes, I think I will draw the grey color part of her face first. That is half of her face. I'll be drawing that first, so it's easier to layer it on. So it's halfway across, face, it's curve. There's some stitched lines on it as well. So I'll be drawing on the stitch line as well. Alright, the grey is done. Don't know if you can see it on the camera. That's how it looks like from the front. Next I'll be drawing on the red eyes. My red Sharpie. I'll be drawing the left eye first. That's one eye. We'll draw the other eye now. Now I'm going to draw the nose. So now I'm going to draw the black part of her eyes, starting from here. Out. There's 4 of them, like this. So we're doing the same for the other eye. There we go. I'm done. So now I'm going to move on to the mouth. The mouth is a little bit tricky. Right, let's start with both ends of the mouth first. And the other end is around here. Because I got to visualize. So this is from her whiskers is going to be somewhere around here. And around here the whiskers. So the mouth should be somewhere at the bottom. So I've drawn both ends of the mouth. Now I'm going to connect them in one stroke. So that focus. Down, up, down, up. So it's roughly like this. So we're done at the top. We're going to move on to the bottom. So the bottom is a bit more easier. So we're sharp down and up. Sharp down and up. Sharp down. The middle and up. Something like this. Crazy mouth. So it looks something like this. Now I'm going to draw the teeth. So she has a buck tooth. Teeth is round like this. Something like. Now I'm going to draw the tongue. This. Now we're done with the tongue. I'm going to fill in all the blacks. Alright, so I fill in the blacks. Gonna color the tongue right now. It's starting to look very scary. So the pink marker. So fill in the pink. start with the pink. You can't really see on the camera, but it's slightly pink. Alright, done with the drawing. We're gonna do the whiskers. So the whiskers is a little bit unique. I'll be using metal wires. Alright. So I'll put this aside first. And I have 160 blacks. I'll need 4 of them. 2 whiskers on each side. Now to measure how long the whisker is gonna be. So roughly something like this. I'm gonna cut off. There we have it, wire. So for the wire, right, the ends are really sharp. So we're gonna take the pliers and curl it. Curl the ends. So it looks something like this on both ends. Alright. So I place it into the balloon. All the way in. Alright, it's good. I'm just gonna tie off the ends and cut it off. Cut it off. And we can shape it. So the whiskers look something like this. Something like this. So now I'm gonna do 4 of these. So 1 down, 3 to go. So I got the 3 wires. Alright, so I'm done with all the wires. Into the 160 right now. There we have it, all 4 of them. So now I'm done with the 4 whiskers, but I'm not gonna attach them right now. I'll attach them at the end when I'm done with the sculpture. So now let's move on to the body. The body, I'll be trying a very special technique, which uses a very large white balloon. It might not work, it might fail, so I might change technique halfway. But let's try this technique out first. So I'll be stuffing 2 12-inch rounds into this big balloon. So the first one. Oops. So there's a 12-inch round inside the balloon. So measuring the size of her chest to her head. Like this will do. 1 down. 1 more to go. Right, so the second balloon is inside the big balloon. Kind of shape it. Make sure it's the same size. Tie it up. Now I'm going to breach in and try to tie them together so they won't get separated when they're inside. Okay, so that's the chest. And inflate it up. Alright, this should be about it. Okay. We're not done yet. I'm gonna put in 646Q into the big balloon. air is so strong. Oh my god. Okay, done. I'm gonna inflate the 646Q inside. Okay. We'll try to hold on to the 646Q first, not tie them up first. Just deflate the air to see the shape. It's a bit lopsided, just need to shift this part over here clockwise a little bit, or anti-clockwise a little bit, and we're almost done. The hit. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. We're almost there. Alright, let's try to shape it again. Oh no! Slanted again, I think. Yes, it's slanted again. It's worse this time. Let me try it again. Now it is so big that the balloons are rotating inside. Alright, it's really huge. Let's hope that we can get it this time. Didn't get my hands fast enough. Try it again. Alright, I'm gonna try and get my hands inside again. Okay, got my hands inside, I can kind of shake the balloons before I let it go. Slowly let it go. Shape it again. Let it go. Should be done this time. Slowly let the air out. So the trick is to let the air out from the palms here. You can control it slowly while reshaping the balloons. Right. So we're down to the body. It looks something like this. Alright. Whew, that's really difficult. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the blue color bowl. That is relatively simple. Just get 260 blue color. The bowl. Yeah, so we'll do a few loops for the bowl. So 3 loops for one side. That's it. Let's check proportions. Seems about right. But I think it's a little bit too fat, so I might reduce it to just 2 loops. So just 4 loops. Tie it off. It'll look something like this. Alright. And to make the shape stay, I'm going to take a 260 blue, tie them together. Like this. I'll do this for the other end. Very simple. Now let's get the head. So here's the head. Here's the bowl. Gonna attach it in. That's the proportions. Okay, it looks kind of good. I think I'll do it separately. So I'll attach the head to the body, like this. And then I'll stick the bowl at the front. That looks way better. Okay, let's move on to the simple parts, which is the arms and the legs. So the arms and the legs, I'm doing something very simple. So I'm gonna take 360 and inflate. Your arms from the shoulders. Like this. Something like this. I'm going to cut it off here. With 2 pinch twists. Now I'm going to do the other arm. So another 360. So the other arm is straight. It's a little bit more easier. So roughly around here. Cut it off. Oh no, it's deflated. So I have to redo this the one that's curved. So that's 2 arms. 1 arm, 2 arms. Like this. Okay, we'll move on to the legs right now. The legs, I'll do the same technique as well, just 360. So the legs are slightly longer than the body, so I'll use that as a measurement. So there's the body, the leg should be slightly longer, roughly like this. So cut off here, 2 pinch twist. Something like this. I'll leave this part over here because I can use it for the legs later on. And do another one. So it should be roughly the same size. So now let's move on to the hands. So the hands is a little bit more difficult. Alright, so I have 260 grey for the hands. I'm done with the 4 fingers. So right now I'm doing the palms and the thumb. There, one hand like this. I'm gonna do the second hand. So 2 hands. Now we're gonna move on to the legs. So she has very generic bunny legs. Big foot, 3 toes. So I'll be using this part over here. Cut off this part here to kind of simulate toes. Just 1 toe. Do another toe, 2 toes, and 1 last one. There are 3 toes like this. Now go back to the heels. Turn it off. Second foot. Cut off around here. 1 toe. It's not long enough. Use the remaining from the other foot. Third toe. And tie it back to the ankle. 2 feet for Vanny. Alright, so I'm going to try to assemble her together. Let's see how it goes. I'll be trying to grab what is remaining of here. So I'm able to grab something. So I'll take a balloon, tie it. There you go. So I tied the balloon to the top, using what I can grab. Okay, so now we'll attach the head to the top. And the bowl over here. So maybe I'll do something over here to secure the neck, so you will not wobble around. So I'll be using blue, so it matches the bowl. I'll be doing just a simple loop around the neck. You can see it's way more stable. I'll make the placement a little bit out, so that way I'm able to attach on the bowl to the neck area like this. Alright, so here is how it looks like. The bowl is a little bit off. There we go. See, it's very stable. Next we'll be doing on the whiskers. Add them over here. Sorry, I went to get some glue dots. Alright, there's a glue dot. So I'll be using glue dots to secure on the whiskers. Alright. Pretty nice. Move on to the next whisker. 2 whiskers. So I'll be sticking it downwards a little. Alright. And the last one. There we go. So we have the whiskers. And it's hard. And there's a metal wire inside. So it's very nice. I'm gonna attach on the ears. But before we attach the ears, I'm gonna color the inside of the ears pink first. So I have my pink marker. So color it pink inside. It's a little bit hard to color in the color because it's a very thick balloon. It's not fully inflated. Alright, that's one ear. So we're done with both ears. So same thing, I'm going to use glue dots for these ears. And the ears are kind of stick on at the back of the head. Around here. Like this. And they are spread apart, not upwards. Slightly spread apart. This. Now try second ear. Spread apart the ears a little bit. There we go. The ears and the head and the body. So now we move on to the hands, the arms. So same thing, I'll be using glue dots. This. There we go. Straight arm. As you can see, my hand is kind of palm facing down, like this. That's how I'll attach it. The fingers are kind of facing downwards as well. Cover down the fingers. Then move on to the other arm. So from her shoulder area. There we go. And curl up the hands. I've got a hand over here. Something like this. I need to change the hand a little bit. So I kind of shifted all the other fingers down. I need to burst this off and do a new one. So this will be kind of an index finger, doing the hash sign. There we go. Something like this. So now I'm using glue to glue down the fingers. There we have it. So now I attach the hands to the arm. We're almost done. Now I'm going to secure the hands to the body. The glue is not sticking onto the body because maybe it's too thick. Alright, so I need to use a different tape to tape on the arm. So for this arm right here, I need to use duct tape. I'm going to move on to the legs right now. The legs are fairly simple, just stick them on as well. Hold on, let me get a stand for her to stand on so that you'll stand on itself. Hold on. Alright, so I got a pole with a base attached to it. So, after trying on the legs for the body, I feel that the legs are not fat enough. You can see the legs are really very skinny if you compare it to the picture. So I'm changing it to 660 instead. Let's give it a try. Alright. Looks so much better. Looks way better. Alright, so I've inflated the 660. Then I took a fishing line. I'm gonna tie it around. So from here, I'm gonna tie a dead knot on the fishing line. So I'm basically just going one round around the balloon with the fishing line. But I went 2 rounds to secure it. And I'm tying a dead knot. We'll deflate it to the same length. There we go. Just kind of the knees, curve it a little. So here are 2 legs. Well, I gotta take this part to the back of the body first. Back. Stick it back. Like this. So it is hidden nicely behind.
But he's so quiet there.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like a good character.
It's a scary character, right? You go stand beside. You go stand beside it. I'll take a video of you. Is it very tall? It's very tall, right?
It's very lousy.
Why lousy?
They shake like so much.
It's made of balloons, right?
Yeah. You never put it so very properly. That's why it's too lousy.
Alright, so we have come to the end of the video. So I think it's pretty nice. I've tried to replicate as close as possible to her posture in the picture, and I've done a pretty good job. But it doesn't matter what I think. What do you think? Let me know down in the comment section below. If it's a win, give it a thumbs up. If it's a fail, give it a thumbs down. Alright, so that's the end of the video. If you wish to see more of this content, please subscribe to my channel. Goodbye!